Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a brand new journey on District on Demand. It's brand new. It's not normal. This is not a normal stream. This is for another YouTube channel for another thing. I'm just gonna quickly I'm gonna close my door. You might notice I don't have the United, well, the Manchester United flag up. It's the DC United flag up, and I have my DC United jersey on. If you didn't know, I'm pretty sure you didn't know. I am a local fan of DC United. They're within an hour, less than that. But I'm able to drive to it. I've gone to 4 or 5 games probably over the last year, 2 years maybe even 3, 2.5, I'll say. I went to the final home game of the year last year. And I when I was watching the games at home, on ESPN Plus, because that was a new thing. Hang on. When I was watching it at home, I'm a United fan, so that the fan base, especially online, is just absolutely massive. So there's the United Stand who does watch-alongs. So I usually sometimes, whether I'm feeling like it or not, I will listen to him talk about the game from a United fan point of view. And then I searched for a DC United one, and I've never seen one before. I've never seen even MLS. I've never seen a MLS watch along or fan channel in general. So I don't know if I'm the first. Might be the first for DC United, but I'll be one of the very few that does fan channel for a team in the United States, and I think it's going to be really fun. It's going to be a journey. I'm going to try and build a little community here, and we're going to do watch-alongs for these games, because although I am a fan, and I'm local, I don't go to many of the games, but there are some that I do. But, excuse me, actually I had a game myself this, actually a couple hours ago. It's pretty cold here. It's in Maryland. That's all I'm gonna give you. But it was pretty cold. So, throat a little bit, might sound a little bit raspy today. So this is going to all go, let's make sure I'm recording. I'm recording while I'm streaming. This is also gonna go up on YouTube. The YouTube channel is called District on Demand. So basically what happened, I was going to be streaming only on YouTube, but the issue that I had was, basically I was just creating all these not graphics, but creating the logos and the watch along, what it's gonna look like, the thumbnails for everything. And then I go to set up the streams, and I realized that because I'd so recently set up my YouTube channel, and I hadn't verified it yet, I had to wait 24 hours. And the kickoff to this game was 6 p.m., or it is 6 p.m., which is in 7 minutes Eastern Time. It's going to be 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And then when I went in to verify it, it was 6:11. So that obviously was not possible. So this stream only will be live on Twitch. The rest of it will be live on YouTube. How this is going to work, or at least what I'm trying to do, because there's not like news constantly coming in like there is for like teams over in Europe, when there's like transfer news, there's news about who's going to be the new manager. Speaking of new manager, Marcelo Bielsa, I just got a notification from a tweet saying that he has left Leeds United on a mutual, basically a mutual agreement. He's just agreed to leave. They haven't fired him. He's just said he's gonna leave. I guess I think that's what that means. A lot of people wanted Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to do that. But yeah, you probably know if you're watching on this Twitch, if you've seen my other streams before with ATF Nick, which is another YouTube channel, another thing, where I do FIFA content, some Manchester United content. You might know I'm a Manchester United fan, so I also know about that stuff. But I'm trying to get involved with my local club. So I've got the jersey that I got when Rooney played. There's not a player on the back, but when Rooney was at DC United, I got this jersey. I went to that one game against Orlando City. That is my first DC United game was actually in RFK Stadium, and we were playing against Sporting Kansas City, and it ended 0-0. And that was maybe when I was in first or second grade. But other than that, I've never really followed DC United, and so hopefully we're gonna learn about this club as soccer in the United States is currently on the rise in popularity and seriousness. Some massive transfers happened this year, like Lorenzo Insigne coming to Toronto. Chicharito's here. Tons of transfers. There's definitely some that I'm forgetting about. But I've tried to do as much research as I can about basically our transfer window. I think the last time we won a trophy was 2013. So we're looking to break a streak of a couple seasons now where we haven't really done great. But I like this new manager. Not really new. Hernan Losada. I think that's how you say it. But he's been here for a season or two. And we play pretty well. It's supposed to be high intensity, high pace. That's what it's aiming for. You might notice we don't have any music going on because why would we do that? It's not we're not playing FIFA in this stream. Here we go. The broadcast is officially here. This event has been blacked out in your area. Hopefully that changes. I'm trying to get this in on ESPN Plus. It would be quite a disappointment if I can't actually watch the game. I'm trying to get it on ESPN Plus. Obviously, this isn't gonna actually show the actual game because that would be that's not allowed. You can't do that. Here we go. I think it's because I'm not signed in. Am I signed in now? I'm signed in now. Okay. This should work. But, we're basically, it's not really like we are commentating, but we're just sort of making comments as the game goes on. It's the air, okay, this still hasn't fixed. This is worrying. Getting a little bit worried now. It says the event has blacked out in your area. Let's look on Twitter to see if anything like this is happening to anybody else. Let's look at some scores from around the league, because this will also, going on this new journey, will also educate me on my country's league, because I really only pay attention to the Premier League because I'm a United fan. So, let's look at the matches. A few games just finished. Columbus Crew absolutely wiped out Vancouver Whitecaps. I was watching a little bit before the stream while I was setting it all up. They absolutely killed them. And then you have LAFC who beat Colorado Rapids 3-0. We have... What game is this? Okay, then currently, I'll give you some updates as this game goes on, as I get updates from this. FC Dallas, who Paul Arriola went to from us, currently playing against Toronto FC, and they're winning 1-0. Goal coming from Jader Orbrian, probably not saying that correctly. Jader does not sound right. So you can see the lineups right there. We have Bill Hamid, my favorite player, because whenever I go see him, he plays amazing. We have if I'm getting this right, this is the new player. If I'm not, is this a? Did they get that picture wrong? I think they got the picture wrong. They might have got this picture wrong. I think they might have. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna... Here we go. Yeah, they fixed it. Okay, so if you might have noticed the left back was not... That was not who we were trying to see there. Alright, let me go back to this. Right back we have Kemarny Smith. We've got Steven Birnbaum. We have Brendan Hines Ike. We have Julian Gressel, and I have a story about him. Whenever I went to the games in person, really the only DC United games that I saw or watched the last couple years, he would always play terrible. Like terrible. Like, I hated watching him. So I'll be interested to see if he's actually a decent player. I think Julian Gressel is a good player, but I've only watched him play terrible. I'm assuming that the game hasn't kicked off yet, because still not letting me watch the game. Yeah, I don't think that we have kicked off yet. It is 6:01 currently, if you didn't know. So we are 1 minute past kickoff. We have not started yet. Let's move on with the lineup. In the midfield, we have Drew Skundrich, Andy Nahar. We love to see that. So maybe they that FotMob might. I'm using FotMob for this lineup. They might not have gotten the formation correct, because Andy Nahar, I remember him playing like left center back. I think that's what he is. Edison Flores, Moses Nyman, Griffin Yao, and Michael Estrada. He is on loan. Here, I looked into some of our transfers. He is on loan. He looks really he looks pretty exciting, actually. Let me just see. He scored 17 goals for Toluca, which is where he's on loan from. He made 66 appearances, and that is since January 2020, which is when he joined Toluca. I wonder if anybody else is having these issues. If you're watching the game on ESPN Plus, it's still not working? Huh. Okay. Well, I'm not really panicking right now. Or yet. Because I don't think they've kicked off yet, which might have to do with the issue. Just gonna close out ESPN. I'm just gonna open it back up again. Let's try the Spanish version. Will that work? Oh, here we go. I think it's on. I think it's working. The Spanish version works. Spanish, yeah, watching it in Spanish. And the normal one doesn't work. That's fine, because all we're doing is watching the game. I'm not really, trying to... I mean, I was going to listen to the commentary. You guys wouldn't be able to hear it anyways. And it says, this event is about to start. So, yeah. We still have yet to kick off. 15 minutes into the stream. Welcome to District on Demand. Came up with that name myself. You can see it in the corner. And that's the logo. I found it, basically. Don't know who created it. But I think it's pretty old, so. That's the logo. I tweaked it a little bit. That's the logo for District on Demand. It'll probably change if we continue doing this multiple seasons. I'm hoping to do watch along for every single season, so or for every single game. How this is gonna work? We're gonna have most of the games are on Saturdays, so let's say we do the watch along on Saturday. We watch the game. Just get this up, just in case it kicks off randomly. We're 4 minutes late. They're probably doing the national anthem. Because they did say that they put on the official Twitter. By the way, we do have Twitter. We do have a Twitter. I'll put that linked in the. I'll put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat. Just updates on when we're gonna be streaming. There it is. And we'll get the YouTube as well. So subscribe, follow on Twitter, everything. We're probably gonna make a TikTok as well, which will be fun. I really like the way that all the logos and everything has turned out. The way everything looks, the layout of the stream as well, looks really good. So let's look at our bench. Yeah, Hernan Losada. He's from Argentina, so I'm assuming that the H is silent. Hernan Losada. Hopefully I eventually get that right. So, Sofiane Diefal from France, he's 22, he's a midfielder. We signed, literally, I think he officially signed the contract like 2 days ago. But he is on the bench. I have not seen any sort of, I watched a little bit of him, I mean, I haven't even. I watched like 2 minutes of this highlight video of him on YouTube, but that's really all you're gonna get. Especially MLS, that's sort of how it goes. You've never really heard of some of the players when they come in. Hopefully that changes in the next year. But like Michael Estrada, I've never heard of until he signed. But usually when we sign players from inside the league, from the MLS, here we go. I believe it's officially on. Okay. We have not kicked off yet. The players are warming up. So did we start this stream very early? Probably. But currently the players are just warming up. Got it all here. No, we're not trying to watch the UFC. We're trying to watch this. Let's see if the English version works. It does not. Still does not work. So we can only watch it in Spanish currently, which is fine as long as we can watch the actual game. There we go. Okay. Get the this is actually a pretty interesting first. It's actually a good first stream to start off because it's a brand new club, not a brand new club, but they're new to the league. Coming in to the league, Charlotte Independence, Charlotte Football Club, whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to read that logo on my screen there. Yeah, as you can see, it's right there. They are currently reading out the lineup on ESPN. Charlotte FC lineup. Oh yeah, we didn't go through that. It's a brand new team, brand new lineup. And Reina is starting. So, former player in Reina, and so is Josef Mora. So, the right back, or left back, I don't know what Christian Fuchs will play. But, outside back, fullback, and the fullback and left winger are former DC United players. That is a great way to, squeaky chair, that is a great way to start off. Okay, we're about to kick off. We kicked off. We have kicked off, and my timer is going to be off. Can't even see anything. Start the timer, please. There we go. 16, 17, 18, if you're trying to actually do this watch along. That's, yeah. There we go. We're actually in the, from where I'm watching, 34, 35, 36. That's the timer doesn't actually show that. But there we go. It's up on the screen. And let's see if I can, just, okay, early touches here from Charlotte. It's now with the goalkeeper. Let's take a, see if we can refresh and see if we can get the play-by-play back up. Okay, never mind. Because FotMob does this thing where it shows little icons as the ball moves around the pitch. But we've got the game up. Jordi Reyna going off, or going off against Julian Gressel will be the matchup to watch. So it looks like Gressel's actually operating the middle. Here's a good piece of combination play. And it's Andy Nahar leading it. That should be a foul. And the referee does call it. Look at that haircut. Look at that haircut from Andy Nahar. He's got the dyed blue hair. Foul on number 14. Who's that? Number 14 for them is Makoun. Who's in goal for them? They've got... Why can't I see their goalkeeper? I can't see him on my screen. Alright, Gressel is over the ball to take it. So is Smith. Here it is. Oh, now they have the... Oh. Scramble in the box. But it ultimately falls to the Charlotte goalkeeper. Christian Fuchs. Terrible ball. It's going to be an interesting game. New shirt sponsor as well for the new season. Get in the chat with the score prediction. What you think's going to happen. I think the... Oh, here we go. Ball taken away. And it's out on the outside. Can he swing the ball in the middle? Oof, it's cleared away. I think that was Skundrick who won it. Or Nyman. Possibly Nyman. I think they're getting... Yeah, it was Nyman who won it. They're getting these pictures mixed up, I think. The Smith picture keeps changing. So we do have the play-by-play up. Here it is. You can see it now. It's a little bit small, but in case you're not watching, you can get a little bit of you can watch that a little bit in the that screen there. Okay. Just gonna check again if they have it up. Clear away by Smith. Back in the middle by Fuchs. It's gonna go back to Bill Hamid. There does not look to be a lot of fans in the stadium today. Probably has to do with the cold. So it looks like Gressel's sort of playing in the middle. Nahar is sort of playing right wing, and I didn't realize that I actually now I've changed this. How did I do that? Didn't mean to do that. Alright, it's back. My broadcast has paused. This is really not great quality from ESPN. I think my my Wi-Fi is just a little bit off currently. No, we're back. All good. I am dropping frames, but that should come up back up in a second. We're working our way back. Here we are. Dropped some frames for a second. Our buy rate was very low. Is the national broadcast back up? It is not. We still can't watch it on the normal English commentary. Chance for Charlotte now. Jordi Reyna's in the box. Here's Nahar. He takes it away. He's just going to clear it. Not as far as Fuchs. Getting involved early. Who's the number 28? Whips it in. And let's see, are we going to be able to deal with that? We do. There's Michael Estrada pressuring the Charlotte keeper. Alright. Nabbit is a rabbit, the regular, the channel regular, coming in with the prediction of 4-1 to DC United. Oh, there we go. Okay. So it looks like the Screaming Eagles and the District Ultras have shown up. They're in the standing section of the stadium. It's going to be cleared. That haircut from Andy Najar is very bold. If you're not watching on your screen right now, or you haven't seen a picture of it, it's completely bleached white and a streak of blue through his hair. I'm running out of water quick. I also need to change the settings on my microphone because I don't think it picks up enough sounds, and the limit if I like scream a little bit too low. That's a good combination play. First touch pass to Julian Gressel, and the ball goes in, and it's immediately back out. Throw in for Gressel. That's got to be a foul. Heinz Ike is down. It was the number 10, Ortiz, that took him down. Referee talking to him currently. That's a good... Oh my. He completely hacked him. Completely took him out from behind. I wonder if even the play-by-play is ahead of me. Anyways, it's going to be a cross in from Gressel. It's cleared out. Back to Nyman. Smith. That's what I've got to learn how to do. I've got to know how to do these names on the fly. I got to know what these players look like. I've only been to a few games. And some of these players are new to the club. And with that, I'm going to put on my scarf. From 2020. Season ticket member, even though I'm not actually one. We were using tickets from a family friend. There they are. District Ultras. Flags are flying. There's the Screaming Eagles banner as well. A little bit of a flag for Ukraine, I see. Not going to be talking about that, because it's not what we're here for. Just going to sit back and enjoy the match. Pretty far away from my microphone, but my microphone is I actually forget the two types of microphones, but it picks up a lot of sound. I could turn my microphone around and it would still pick up my voice. Looking to upgrade so the quality, so it doesn't sound as echoey. Let's try and get a stand that will put the microphone closer to my mouth. Here we go. We try to play one touch through to Edison Flores. Oh no! And it looked like the Charlotte player was through on goal, but it looked like it kind of looked like he just punched it down. But in the end, they called a foul. They called a foul on Ortiz. Here's Skundrick. It's with Smith on the wing. Gressel sort of reminds me of Scott McTominay from United. Andy Najar has started off very sharp. beating defenders again. Is that going to be a foul? He plays on. Referee says no foul. Throw into Charlotte. Yeah, they've definitely got that Smith picture wrong. That is not Smith. Let's look at that again. Yeah. It looked like Ortiz just kind of shoved him on the replay. Charlotte might be through here. Bill Hamid, luckily coming in to save us. Clears it. No real opportunities so far, other than that one couple set pieces by Julian Gressel into the middle. Charlotte go back to their keeper. We're putting on some pressure here. Can we dispossess him in the middle? Don't know who that player is, but he gives it away. Oh, now we give it away. Oh, now the game pauses. Oh no, we're back. We're good. Who's number 28? Number 28 is Mora. That's our former player. So Josef Mora is playing on the left with Yordi Reyna. That is probably a strategic move there in terms of their positions, playing with Yordi Reyna in front of him, hoping to they're probably hoping to take advantage of that experience with each other already from playing at DC. I'm pretty sure Charlotte are actually favorites to finish last place in the Eastern Conference. I don't know where are we predicted here. MLS standings predictions. All right. Hopefully nothing happens while I'm looking at this because it's on one screen. Based off of 538, we will finish 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8th. So we will barely. I think that's getting it. That might be one place off of playoffs, and it looks like there's a shot that's blocked, or a cross that's blocked, and it's going to be a corner to Charlotte. Bill Hamid doesn't look happy. It's going to be a corner. We have a 41% chance of making the playoffs. And a 2% chance that we win the MLS Cup. Reyna is standing next to Ortiz over the corner. Some pushing going on in the box. Najar's not happy. Corujo with a massive beard. Looked like he was stepping on him. Here we go. It's going to be a short corner. Ortiz whips it in. And there he is! Hamid, can he catch it? Heinz Ike will get that clear. And they called a foul on Najar. It was Mora that went down. Oh, yellow card. Yellow card shown to Najar. I mean, that's not a yellow card. Was the yellow card for the foul, or was it because of dissent? Because of complaining with the referee? Not too sure. Either way, it's a yellow card to Andy Najar, and I think the play-by-play up on the tops of your screen is frozen, which doesn't really matter that much. But I'll see if I can get it back up and running. Cross coming in. Ooh. They're gonna call. What is it? Charlotte player was holding his hands up there. He was climbing all over Smith's back. It looked like it was Lindsay who was complaining there, but it's gonna be a goal kick to DC. All right. Okay, so the play-by-play won't work, basically. The play-by-play, it's just going to be sitting there frozen. Long ball, tried to play it all the way through, but it goes all the way through. Back to Kalina? Kalna? What's his name? Kalina. There it is. Kalina. Goalkeeper for Charlotte. Long ball knotted on. Ooh. Big shove on Nyman there. It was Franco that did it. We'll get the ball back. I believe the prediction was that we were going to win 3-0 based off of other articles. Might have been The Athletic. I can't remember. But Navid is a rabbit going with 4-1. He's looking at a lot of goals, which right now does not look like is going to be the case. Bringing it forward into Michael Estrada, knotting it down. The goalkeeper is gonna grab it. We see the replay again. It was Edison Flores. Played a lovely little ball. Flores saw Skundrick running down the middle. That was Yao. Saw Yao running down the middle. Pushing into the box, tried to knot it down. Smart play, but went to the goalkeeper instead. I never mentioned how we're gonna be doing these. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and do these watch-alongs obviously on the day of the games. Then the day after, or maybe even the day of, depending on how early the game is. This obviously is a nighttime game, at least where I'm living. It's a ball into the middle. Bill Hamid, it's a goal. It's a goal for Charlotte. It's a goal for Charlotte. The first goal of their season. And DC United are down. Now that is not something you want to see. Not good at all. We haven't started sharp. They have, though. It was an own goal. It was an own goal. It was Franco, put the ball in, just clipped it up. And Bill Hamid tried to punch it out. But Birnbaum was also standing there and it went in off his head. And Charlotte lead 1-0. Well, can we fight our way back? Ortiz is injured. Is he injured? Did he get injured celebrating? I think Ortiz got injured celebrating. Ortiz has gotten injured celebrating. He looks to be in some massive pain. This might not be something to laugh about, but he was being kind of annoying. Fouling Nahar. He is... What in the world is going on? Yeah, so Bill Hamid punched it. Birnbaum, while trying to defend it, just hit right off his nose, actually. And Ortiz... I think Ortiz did actually get injured while celebrating. Wow. Well, let's update the score. Because it wasn't a foul. That won't change. Losada now talking to Birnbaum. Oh, there is some VAR. Oh, he's offsides! Oh, that's easily offsides, surely. Surely he's offsides there. They're looking at VAR right now. It looks like it's going to be offsides. So, Nabbit is a rabbit. Nabbit, I will update the score once they get the official decision. Hamid is clapping. It looks like it's going to be a foul. Official decision. No goal. Let's go. We're back. We're back. Everything's fine. And Birnbaum still looks like Losada is in an argument with him, but everything should be fine. But the fans are back up and cheering. We do have to start playing more intense though. We just have to have a better final ball. Create more chances. Let's look at the what in the world happened here? Let's gonna look at the possession stats. We've had 53% possession. Not a single shot. And 22 minutes now gone. Birnbaum still waiting to come on after the his injury. Same with Ortiz. Ortiz is not on yet. If you haven't already, put it in the chat once more. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube, make sure you go and do, because the rest of these watch-along streams, Yordi Reyna has fouled Andy Nahar. The rest of these streams and videos, updates on everything, will be on that YouTube channel. District on Demand. Has a nice ring to it. If you have any suggestions on what else it could be called, because we very well might change the name in the future, in the very near future. Skundrick, all the way back to Hamid. Long ball forward to Estrada. Is that a bounds? Nyman now back to Heinz Ike. I gotta learn how to say that name. Heinz Ike, probably. And pressure's on. Nahar, though, does end up finding it. It's a bad ball out of bounds. Fuchs goes back to his center back partner. So Charlotte are playing a 5 in the back by the looks of it. Probably a good call because they're not the best side ever. Yeah, I didn't actually finish talking about. So we'll do the watch along, and then the day after, or the day of, depending on how early the game is. Obviously, this is a night stream where I'm watching from, or a nighttime game where I'm watching from, in the DC area. Um, Clearance. But then we'll do probably like some player ratings. We'll do sort of a tactical breakdown of the game, how it went, sort of a match review, and then probably 2 days, sometime in the midweek, 2 days before the target is 2 or 3 days before the next match. We'll do a look ahead, a match preview for the upcoming game, and if there's anything that happens in between, whether it's stuff having to do with the manager, injuries, transfers, we can upload videos anytime. We'll do match reviews as a edited down. We won't actually stream those. The watch-alongs will be streamed, and they'll be streamed on YouTube after this one. Ball into the box for Charlotte. Cleared out by Nahar. This full stream, by the way, is going to be uploaded on YouTube. Once it's done. Or once we are done. It's going to be, I didn't actually see what it was for, but it was a yellow card for Christian Ortiz, the Charlotte attacker. Well, Ford and Estrada went down. He looks like... Okay, he gets back up, luckily. Nyman's gonna go back to Birnbaum, and now Smith playing a 1-2 with Flores there. Flores has been pretty quiet. Sometime we'll figure out a way that we can do community player ratings, but right now, we don't even have enough people to do that. So, I'll just be uploading my match reviews and stuff. Thrown for United. Nahar. Ooh, he tried to slip through Estrada. And now it's Yordi Reyna. Pushing it forward. Great tackle from Smith there. We're now back in possession. That was very good from Smith. Yao now on the ball. It's with Flores. Smith making an overlapping run. Can he swing it into the middle? The ball's in. Estrada up for the header. But it drops down. Nahar. He's going to take a shot. It's a good one. And it's a save. It's going to be tipped over. We have a corner. That is one of our first shots of the game. And it was a surprisingly good one. Here's the replay. Flores. Nahar just took a shot, saw the space, forcing Kahlina to tip it over. Nahar already proving that he is one of the better players in this squad. Corners cleared out. Just switch something up here. What just happened? Everything just went away. It's back. Here we go. The lineup went away for a second. Let's fix it. There we go. That should be back. Everything's good. Still gonna be paused, but it's good to just have it there. Or maybe not. Maybe we can move it. Make this a little bit bigger. There we go. There we don't have to worry about that. Yao now driving into the middle. Pass is intercepted. Gressel playing the ball into the middle, which is caught by Kahlina. Ooh, Ortiz. Again, bringing down Heinz Ike. He looks like a pretty rough striker there. Gressel getting tangled up. Yao will take it. There's no foul. Yao has a chance here to put a ball into the box. He gets inside the box. Takes a shot. It's going to be... Is that a penalty? They may have called a penalty. I think this is a penalty for United. I'm pretty sure this is a penalty. Corujo took down Estrada. It's going to be VAR. It didn't look like a penalty to me. I didn't see anything. Let's see the replay. Yao. Oh, there was like 2 handballs in there. I mean, his arm was down. His arm was by his side. So if VAR looks at that, it's which they will. I doubt it will be a penalty. Fuchs originally had it on his shoulder, and then it tipped out to Corujo, and it sort of skipped off his arm like that. Fuchs looks very angry. How old is Fuchs? Isn't he old? He used to play for Leicester, I know that. It's gonna be... The ref is... The ref saw nothing in that. Yeah, the ref saw nothing in that, so it's gonna be a penalty for DC United. We could get our first goal reaction on District on Demand. Who will take it is the question. Will it be Estrada? I don't know if he took penalties at Toluca, or if it'll be Flores. It looks like it's gonna be Estrada. Yep, it's gonna be Estrada. Flores is for some reason like tying his shoe or something on the penalty spot. Here we go. Michael Estrada could have his first goal ever for DC United, and we may have our first ever goal on the watch-alongs. First goal of this season, first goal of everything for United. Just reviewing the rules with the goalkeeper. Here we go. I'm gonna back up a little bit because there's a chance that I might jump out of my chair. Here we go. Michael Estrada takes the penalty. Does a little skip. It's a goal! It's a goal for United! The lights go out. The lights flicker. It's a light show at Audi Field. And Michael Estrada opening up his campaign. Opening up the campaign. Flags are flying in the stands. Love to see that. Love to see that. Michael Estrada. Let's look at it again. Went bottom left. He did a little Bruno skip. He did a little Jorginho. He did two of them actually. He skipped once, did a little few steps, another jump, and a final jump to put it away. And it's a goal for United. We are now 1-0 up. No doubts about that one. We can change the score. It is 1-0 to DC United. A goal in the 37th minute. We now are in the driver's seat. And Estrada is actually down. Is that Estrada? It is. Estrada is down. And it's not looking good. He's holding his calf and his ankle a little bit. There's the penalty again. Everything looks fine right now. But he is in some pain. Losada is not worried at all, which is a good sign. It looked like he just sort of got... He might have just rolled his ankle a little bit, which is never good. But it might not be very serious, which is good. All right. There we go. Just put out a little tweet on the goal. Injury doesn't look bad, though. And an injury for Christian Fuchs. Nope, that's not Christian Fuchs. That is Carujo. Estrada just sort of pushed him into the advertisement boards, and he gets a yellow card for it. And if that was in the Premier League, the English league, anywhere in Europe, I don't think that would be called as a yellow card. Something that we'll have to get used to, because I usually only watch United. Well, Manchester United. I usually only watch Manchester United, but we've got our the other United, my local team, DC United. They're in the box. Number 21 takes the shot, and Nahar clears it. Coming up on halftime. Give us your thoughts. More complaining. There might have been another handball in the box. There might have been another handball. He's going away to talk to VAR. There might have been... What's this guy doing? There might have been a handball in the box. I don't think so. It'll just be a throw-in, I think. Jordi Reyna's not happy. What is he doing? Smiling in Nahar's face. What is he doing? There we go. It's a bad touch. Nahar takes it. Gressel trying to clear. Finally does. Well, Gressel isn't as bad as I thought he was, which isn't that big of a surprise. I always thought he was decent, but whenever I watched him play, he was in person. He was just terrible. He was easily the worst player on the pitch, and I don't know why. It was every single time I went to a game, he was terrible. Ball into the middle. Birnbaum blocks it. And we're going to get a corner for Charlotte. Ooh, it was a header, and it just grazed over the top and ended up hitting the top of the net on its way down. No goal, but it did hit the net, the top of it. Corner from Ortiz. Fuchs looks like he's going to be an aerial threat throughout this game whenever they get corners. Commanding the air. 5 added minutes. So we'll go to 50, I guess. So when this half ends, it'll be about 7 p.m. Eastern times. Estrada, some good footwork, who hasn't really seen much of the ball. He doesn't seem to be coming in super deep to get the ball, which is what Ronaldo does a ton at United. Shot saved by Hamid. I'm gonna need to get more water at halftime. Free kick. Just gonna go back. Heinz Ike throwing the ball up for Gressel. Charlotte center back driving up the pitch now. Finds it outside. Two more, not even two, 1.5 minutes until we reach the end of the half. Hamid catches that out of bounds. It looks like it's going to be a corner. Corner right before halftime. Let's not concede. Please don't concede right before halftime. Ortiz. Watch Fuchs again. He didn't get it on it this time. Birnbaum commanding the air. And he clears it all the way to half field. And now it's Estrada on the ball. Deflection, it's another goal! Literally just before halftime, Michael Estrada has got his second of the match. It's 2-0 to DC United. 2-0 DC United. Let's update that score. There we go. 2-0 to DC. Nyman played the ball all the way over to, trying to go to Yao, but it was just headed, tried to clear it. Defender tried to clear it, but he just headed it right into Michael Estrada's path. Took one touch off of Fuchs' back, and it's 2-0 DC United. And Michael Estrada looking for a third before halftime, and the foul's not called. No free kick there. I thought it was. But, the ref blows for full time, and Estrada is down again. Come on. Estrada is down again. But it looks like we might be fine. 2 goals for Estrada, one in the 37th, one in stoppage time. So DC lead going into halftime. I'm now going to get some water. Let's stop the time. We had 4 attempts on goal. 3 of those were on target. We had 1 corner compared to their 3. They committed 13 fouls. We committed 6. We have currently 2 yellow cards. One for Nahar, and I don't even remember what the other one was. But it's halftime. So, I am going to stop the time. If I can, remember how to do that. Stop. Reset. There we go. I'm going to get water. I will be back. I'm back. I'm back. And I have a granola bar. Because I'm hungry and I haven't had dinner yet. But I'll probably be eating dinner in the second half. Can we get the English version up now? Maybe? No. Still doesn't work. We still have to watch it on the Spanish version of the match. So, first half. We're playing well. We have 2 goals to show for it. But they've created as many chances that we have. So we just have to stay switched on defensively. As long as we do that, we should be fine. Nahar looks good. Gressel looks good. Yao looks good. Estrada looks good. Skundrick's getting involved. Birnbaum has bounced back from the slight injury, the slight knock that was involved in his disallowed own goal, which didn't count. By the way, we might also do some oof. Did not mean to hit the microphone. I was trying to throw this into my trash can. But as you can imagine, I didn't make it. Granola bar. We might also do some like US men's national team watch-alongs as well, because those will be fun as we finish out the qualifiers in preparation for the World Cup. Which, reminder, the World Cup is this year. I think we're all forgetting. Who would be the starting lineup for the US men's national team going into the World Cup? Or really, for the next international window, which I believe is in March. I can check right now. I'd probably go with Six games against Mexico. Thursday, 24th of March. Pretty soon. Little less than a month from now. But we have time. I would go with, in goal, Zach Steffen, but I think Matt Turner is close. I've watched pretty much all the qualifying games, and a little bit of the I watched the Nations League final and the Gold Cup when it was happening. So I know quite a bit. So I go Zach Steffen in goal. Didn't make that one either. Zach Steffen in goal. Matt Turner's close though. I really liked the look of him. But Zach Steffen in goal. I'd go left back. I'd go probably. Let me think about this. Let me think. Just gotta bring up a list of all the defenders. Who would I take? I'd probably go with Anthony Robinson. Definitely Anthony Robinson. Anthony Robinson or Serginho Dest can also play there. So I'd either go with Anthony Robinson and Serginho Dest, or I would go left back Serginho Dest and right back DeAndre Yedlin, who I also like. You've also got Reggie Cannon, who I also like. George Bello played a few games ago. Might have been the last game. Chris Richards there. Center backs, I'd go. I mean, Walker Zimmerman is hurt. So is Aaron Long. So John Brooks, I'd go with, even though he hasn't really been involved recently. John Brooks and probably Miles Robinson, just because it's really the only thing that's available. Yeah, that's probably what I'll go with. And then the midfield, with Weston McKennie injured, definitely Tyler Adams. I really like Yunus Musa, one of my favorite players. And then you probably go with something like, let's think, Kellen Acosta is available. Possible. Gianluca Busio, but I think Acosta's probably better. Probably Christian Roldan's also there. Still halftime, by the way. We've still not kicked off yet. Kicked off the second half. So probably Tyler Adams, Yunus Musa, and Kellen Acosta in the midfield. And then I'd go attackers. I'd go, I'd go Brendan Aronson on one wing, or striker. Probably Brendan Aronson, left wing. Tim Weah, right wing. And Ricardo Pepi up front. That's who I'd go with. Pepi or Sargent up front is who I'd take. There's the lineup. Let me just quickly fix this. There we go. Alright, all good. Second half not kicked off yet. Should, though, kick off any minute now. Let's read a little bit from Fabrizio Romano. While Marcelo Bielsa and Leeds lawyers discuss final contract termination details, talks are in progress for Jesse Marsch to be appointed as new manager. Marsch has been on Leeds board's list for months. Work in progress. So, who's Jesse Marsch? Let's do a little research. I know he's American. Most recently was head coach of RB Leipzig. Oh! Oh my gosh! No way! How did I not know? How did I not know about this guy? How did I not know about this guy? He actually played for DC United. That was his first club was DC United. And he then went on, played 2 seasons, and then played elsewhere in the MLS for 14 seasons. Only 2 for us, though. He was assistant coach of the United States in 2010 to 2011. His playing career, he has made he made 2 appearances. He was RB Salzburg manager 2019 to 2021. 2021 he was Leipzig manager, and then I'm assuming he got fired. Because the current coach is Domenico Tedesco. Alright, here we go. We're back. Players in the huddle now. Let's actually get this timer ready. We're ready for the timer to begin. Few pictures being taken on the pitch right now. Isn't that weird how you can hear me swallow? Weird. And you can hear me do that. Here we go. Very interesting warm-ups. Is anybody watching this? Very interesting halftime warm-ups for them. Now let's see if I can hear this. I'm gonna put on my headphones for a second. Once we kick off, I'm gonna start the timer, and then I'm gonna see if I can hear. Should be underway any second. And referee still just taking his time. Here we go. We are underway in the second half. Okay. I can hear it, and it's definitely in Spanish. Okay. Well, I'd listen to it, but it's not in English. I know a little bit of Spanish, not a lot. The thing I struggle with is just talking in Spanish, just speaking it. I mean, I'm good at speaking it, but listening to people speak Spanish, especially like native speakers when they actually speak at a normal speed, it's too fast for me to keep up. But second half's underway. We're a minute in. If you're wanting to sync up with us, it is 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45 in the 56, obviously. Or sorry, 46th. 47th minute. 53, 54. There you go. So, United looked good first half. Can it continue now? If we get another 2 goals... Ooh, ball in the middle now! Oh! It was a chance for Yao to get on the end of it. You can actually hear it through my thing now. Okay, Smith, ball in. Yao didn't really get the connection that he wanted on it. It's a good cross, though, from Smith, who looks really good. I have to say. Smith looks really good, and now Reyna's on the attack for Charlotte. Maybe a ball into the box. That will be hopefully stopped by Gressel. There we go, doubleheader there. Now we can build on the attack, but we give it away. Nahar will take it. Nahar's got to be annoying for other teams to play against. Oh my. What a sliding tackle. My goodness. Let's see if they've fixed this picture. They still haven't. They still have not fixed the picture. Ball down on the left flank for Charlotte. And Gressel takes it away. I don't think anybody's played bad for United today. Or tonight. It's fun watching matches at night. Because when I watch the Premier League, sometimes I've got to wake up at like 8 o'clock to watch United games. But, right now, 7:22 Eastern Time. I've got to be honest, I'm pretty tired because of the match of my own. If you're curious, we ended up winning 2-1. But I'm very tired, and it was cold and it was pretty windy, so my face kind of feels hot. If you've ever went out, even just on a run in the wind, played any sport in the wind in the cold, it you get really tired. Well, we've kept Jordi Reyna quiet. Josef Mora, sort of just done the usual. But right now we look really good. Looking promising for our charge into the playoffs. Still 40 minutes to play though, so that could change. Right now we still look in control though. And as we go on throughout the season, I'll get more familiar with the players. And number 17 is through for Charlotte. Great save from Bill Hamid. 24. They still have a chance. It's the number 10. It's Ortiz. Doesn't get there. Bill Hamid makes a great kick save there. He was almost through. Whose man was that? Smith was just slow to get back. Took a great touch inside. To be fair, Smith did well to keep him on the outside. Didn't really have the best of angles. Don't know if it's just me, but the Charlotte players look very out of shape. Just saying. They're all probably older players. Probably. Even Jordi Reyna's what, like 26? Ball into the middle, and Andy Nahar takes it away. The foul on Yao. Oh yeah, it is a foul on Yao. He tried to sell it to make it look like the other player fouled him. But he couldn't. Ball into the middle. It's flicked on. Another save from Hamid. They're certainly putting on the pressure in the second half. Let me know in the chat where you're watching from, if you're even watching the game, because I know some people will just watch the watch along if they aren't able to, if they're like in the car or something, they're not able to fully tune into the game and watch it. Now you have a place to listen to the match, sort of being not commentated, but you can get a DC fan standpoint on the match. Julian Gressel progressing the ball forward now. And it's back to Yao. Can we get Michael Estrada his hat trick? We tried to find Flores, but that was the ball was over. Interesting to see the player ratings on FOTMob, on the thing there. So far, I'd agree with most of those. A lot of average. I do like the way that Yao is playing. Yao looks good. I wonder how young he is. How young is Yao? Is he like a new signing or something? He's 19. Griffin Yao. No, he was just on Loudoun United. Brought him up a few years ago. Looks good now. Estrada could be through. Might be a corner. Yeah, it's gonna be a corner. And the number 14 is not happy. Makoun was not happy with how slow Estrada was going to get the ball. He was taking his time. I like Estrada though. I mean, we've still got Ola Kamara on the bench, who was our top goal scorer last year. I think it was 19 goals in the league. Was it? I don't know. Could have been all competitions. Could have been all of his goals at DC. Ola Kamara. Let's look at his player profile. He had 19 goals last year and had a pretty good average rating, at least a pretty good average match rating for FOTMob. One of our better players last year. But it looks like we've got a new striker in town on loan. I wonder if we sign him permanently. But he's pretty old. No, he's not. He's actually pretty young. 25. Oh, it's a penalty! That looked like it was outside of the box. I wasn't too worried. But Charlotte have a penalty, and this game has just completely changed. We might get some more action. I think I have an energy boost in the second half. No way! You're kidding! How is that a... Oh, we completely... Okay. False alarm. It's not a penalty. It was in the other side of the box. That was just because I clicked away, and then a player went down to the box. Thought we were going to get a PK. It's fine. It's just going to be... kick out. It's going to be fine. Thought it was a penalty. That was a real... I actually can't believe that I just said that. Not even close to a penalty. Julian Gressel is kind of in some pain, by the looks of it. He's also sort of shifted to play that sort of right wing back, right midfielder role. and Nahar is sort of dropping a little bit deeper, sort of as a wide center back in a way, but also sort of playing as a CDM, which is what FotMob has him playing. But Julian Gressel definitely started the game in a more central role, sort of swapped with Nahar and what's on the screen right there, or there. Wait, can I? Wait, there. Still 2-0 United though. And Yosef Mora is waiting to come on. So, Smith is, did he come from, Seattle Sounders? Was that the guy? This is not the right Smith that they have on the screen. Um, let's see. Let's look at the squad. They had the right picture before. Brad Smith. Is that him? Yeah. Came from Seattle Sounders. Okay, good. Yeah. Brad Smith, the Australian, the Aussie. And while I was looking away, there was a chance for Charlotte. It was a header from Yordi Reyna, caught by Bill Hamid. So still keeping the clean sheet, which if we kept the clean sheet the whole way, that would be a very good way to start off the season. Brad Smith, I really like though. The new signing, replacing Mora. So far has done more than Mora in this game. Oh, there it was. What am I saying? There it was. Skundrick was there. He had an interception on the top of the box. Ortiz goes down. Ref tells him to get back out. The ball's going to go back to Bill Hamid. Hold up in the play here. Just going to be a free kick. It would be helpful if ESPN could sort out their English commentary broadcast, because I don't have access to it right now. The stream is not working. But yeah. I could actually understand what was going on in the game. There we go. Yao takes it from Estrada. His touch is just a little bit off. There we go. Really good play from Edison Flores here, touching it back. Great play from United overall. Shot. It's deflected over. I'm gonna put my leg up here. It's more comfortable. Yao, good play from him. I just punched myself. Just completely punched myself. Nyman played it wide to Nahar. Ball went in, it fell to Yao. Tried a shot. Shot deflected over. We'll get a corner. It's a debut! It's a debut from Stefan Defal. Am I saying that right? Defal? Stefan? Am I saying it right? Sofian Defal. Making his debut. Ola Kamara is on. And it looked like Estrada might have come off. Yeah, I think Estrada is off. Yep. Ola Kamara on. Michael Estrada on. And Defal on the number 13 there. Just had his first touches on the ball. Oh! Goal! It's a goal for DC United. It's Ola Kamara. It only took him 9 seconds to get his first goal of the season. It was an ugly goal, but we'll take it. Sort of came off his hip. He's sort of shaking it off. Just, he might be saying, like, that's not my goal. Ball gets whipped in. Came off the hip of Ola Kamara. It might have actually come off his hand, and it could have actually. It sort of looked like it was up here. So that would explain why the defender's asking for a handball. But so far, we are winning by 3. It is 3-0. I need to update the score. Here we are. 3-0. It's 3-0 to the district. Substitution for Charlotte, it's Daniel Rios. I actually didn't get to see that. It was like Griffith something the third. Substitution for Charlotte as well. I didn't see who DA Fall went on for. I think it might have been Skundrick. Could have been Gressel. But I doubt. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he came on for Skundrick. I mean, he looks really good. Just did a little header there. He hasn't misplaced a pass yet. Ball into the middle for Charlotte. It's a header. Knotted down. They're asking for a corner, but they're not going to get it. Alright, there's an update on the substitutions. I think, sort of. Not really, though. There it is. Okay, so he came on for Nyman, so he's playing in the number 10 role. The way I'm sitting. Unfortunately, it doesn't just, like, show the person there. You can see I'm, like, sort of highlighting it right there. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually show the thing. Alright. We are almost to the end. A little over Probably about 25 minutes left. Maybe a little bit over that, depending on how much stoppage time we're going to get. But we haven't had to have any VAR incidents, so it might be not as much added time. And it sort of looks like the game's over anyways. All eyes on Kamara now. He's got one. Will he get level on Michael Estrada? Oh. Brad Smith loses it. Yordi Reyna's through. It's a off the post. Oh my goodness. Yordi Reyna has just hit the post for Charlotte. He was clean through on goal, trying to capitalize on the Brad Smith mistake. Ortiz played him through. I mean, he should be finishing that. It was Rios. Played it to Yordi Reyna. And didn't finish it. And that's why he's not here anymore. Here's behind the goal camera. Luckily, when it hit the post, it literally just bounced straight back to Bill Hamid, who's having quite a good game, by the way. Making a good amount of saves. Ball in. Brad Smith. It's going to be out for a corner. Hamid likes it. '70th minute now. Going towards the end. I ran out of water. Brad Smith going on a little bit of a run there. It's going to be cleared out. And I'm going to be really quick. And I'm going to get some more water. Hopefully I don't miss a goal. I'm back. Did we score? Okay, we're good. I didn't miss anything. Let's get the scarf back on. Oh, but there's a chance now in the box. We're back. I wonder, what if I just like... Yeah. This might be like... You might hear some like loud noises for a second. Okay. What if I was doing this? Is the audio quality better if I do this? Does my voice sound... Does the room sound less echoey? I do have to talk at a very low volume. I would just lower the volume though. I would just take the slider and lower it. Anyways, that's what I'm trying to figure out. If I get a microphone stand, that'll like, you've ever seen it, like, it'll be like stand like there, and then it'll sort of come down in front of my face, and the microphone will be held sideways like this. Ola Kamara into the box. Shots wide. It's going to be a goal kick to Charlotte. 75th minute now. Less than 20 left. We're going to get a third sub and a fourth one. 2 subs. It's Odoi Atsum and it's Perez coming on. So Edison Flores coming off for Perez. And I didn't see who Odoi Atsum was coming off for. Either way, Flores is off. I thought he was decent. Okay, it's Andy Nahar who comes off. I think has been our I think Nahar has been our best player, but it's hard to rule out Estrada for man of the match when he's had 2 goals. We'll do a match review, a match reaction. That'll probably be uploaded tomorrow, but I'll have to like edit it down and stuff. It'll be an edited video, not a live stream. Charlotte trying to play out of the back, but we're not letting him. Yao is pressuring the goalkeeper, but they do eventually get out. My throat is dry from talking. Ball down the wing, cut out by Birnbaum. Also had a decent game. I wasn't expecting to have this, but I actually agree with all the ratings on the FOTMob there. On the lineup. I actually agree with most of those. My chair squeaks. Heinz Ike was charging forward there. And now into the middle, it's Ola Kamara. It's gonna go back out. That's Julian Gressel, wrong side. Julian Gressel loses it. It's gonna be, I think, a throw-in. And Bender. Funny story. He actually was played for the same club that I play for now. Benjamin Bender. How about that? He was drafted, he was the number 1 pick. He played for the academy team of the team that I play on now. I'm on the pre-academy. And Yordi Reyna as well comes off. So, Bender comes on, and Yordi Reyna comes off. Let's see if I can update this thing again. Alright, good. Just had to update those ratings again. They've bumped up Flores to a 7, which I'd agree with. But I think Yao has also played pretty decent. 6 is probably good. I think 6 is the average. Brad Smith has had a really good performance. I know I've said it quite a few times, but in the second half especially, he's definitely made more of an impact than Nahar has. Which is pretty surprising. And he's doing it at both ends of the pitch. Dangerous ball from Kalina, the Charlotte goalkeeper, and we may get a corner out of this. Charlotte trying to play out of the back. We didn't let them. Julian Gressel ball into the box. And DA Fall gets it back to Gressel. Another ball into the air, falls to Smith. And it looks like we're going to get a throw. Going to get a throw in. Our fifth and final sub now. It is Liadi. I don't know his first name, but I can just see from the name on his shirt. And it'll be Yao who comes off. So let's look at the players. Adrian Perez came on. He's 26. Chris Odoy Atsum, 26 as well. And Sofiane Defal, we know, is 22. But we've now got another one coming on. We'll wait for that to update. Brad Smith ball into the box. DA Fall playing it back to Odoy Atsum. I don't think it was intended to go there. Julian Gressel will play it safe. And now we have Smith. Brad Smith, let's carry it up the pitch. Ola Kamara coming wide now. Smith, what? Ooh, he went down. Didn't get the call though. And it'll be another goal kick. Another goal kick for Charlotte. Now the 88th minute now. Almost full time. Azad Liadi. 23 years of age. There you go. Did I say 88th minute? I meant 83rd minute. Either way, we're coming to a close here. Perez now. Lodoy had it there for a second. Tried to play it to Gressel, but it wasn't able to get there in time. That should be a throw-in for Charlotte. Here's the center back driving forward for Charlotte. Ball into the box. Luckily, it was Heinz Ike able to cut it out in the air. How do we like the layout of this stream? Having the player rating, sort of, the lineup, the District on Demand logo, the MLS logo, and then that logo next to DC United, Charlotte, will change based off who we're playing. I'm also really proud of the thumbnail that we created for this, which will go up on YouTube. So as soon as this is done, the stream will be uploaded to YouTube. The full video. Bum, bum, bum. We're gonna have about 5 minutes remaining in a second, and I think Heinz Ike might have just picked up a yellow card for himself. And now it's Armour and Hagard coming on. Could be Hagart. It's a D in the T, so it's a German name. So I'm not too sure what it is. How it's pronounced. Joseph Mora coming off, the former DC United player. Vamos por United. Charlotte just playing. They look really unstable, which is sort of understandable. They're a brand new club. They got to form their identity, how they're gonna play. And all these new players forming together, it's bound to be a terrible season. But I mean, then you look at the likes of Nashville, who ended up doing really well in their first season. Was last year their first season? I'm not actually too sure. But they did well, and it was early on. And Perez has just shot it. After he was called off sides, he should definitely get a yellow for that. What is he doing? What is he thinking? Why did he do that? He's just blasted the ball over the net after being called off sides. And I mean, like, he took a couple of dribbles. He dribbled past Christian Fuchs and then took the shot after the whistle. So, you can imagine the Charlotte players were not happy about that. And depending on how well we do on Twitch, maybe we'll keep doing them on Twitch, but I want to do them on YouTube because that's where most of the watch along. There's not Twitch. I think is more for gaming. So for these watch alongs and all of the match ratings, player ratings, match reviews, and the match previews when we look ahead at the next match. Let me actually see. I don't remember our next match. Our next match is against FC Cincinnati on the road. Let's see, did we get new subscribers? We did get a new subscriber. I'm assuming that's you, Nabbit. Now, from drinking 3 cups of water, I have to go to the bathroom, but I'm going to wait till full time because we're almost there. We've almost made it through our full first watch along on the new channel, the new community, the new everything. District on Demand. Really excited about it. I know it's not going to be a huge community because I don't know how many DC United fans there are out there, but it's growing, soccer in America. So you gotta hop on it now. Bender driving forward for Charlotte. Now a ball into the middle for Charlotte. It's another good save. Bill Hamid. He is on his game today. And I wonder if you look at the stats, we've probably had a similar amount. They've actually had more possession than we have. And we've had the same amount of total shots. And honestly, they've probably had more. I've just looked at it. And it'll probably get updated in a second. Yep. They have more shots than us. They've had 11. We've had 10. Bill Hamid is on his game today. Yordi Reyna is not. 4 added minutes. Where are those coming from? Where are those 4 added minutes coming from? I'm not too sure. Ola Kamara's through. On goal, he's going to cut it back to Ladoy. Is it Ladoy? I don't remember. Either way. Shot wide. It was a good chance. Liadi. It's Odoy, Atsum, and Liadi. I gotta get that right. Yeah, we've got 4 added minutes on the way. 1 is already gone. So, 3 left. See some picture. A group of people are taking pictures now on the screen. And there we are, the Screaming Eagles, the District Ultras. They're there, waving the flags, jumping up and down. The Barabara's got the drums out. Stuff you love to see. The Barra Brava waving all the flags. Ola Kamara's in the box now. He can equal Michael Estrada's goal tally. But he's offsides. Defender blocked it anyways. I mean, could you give man of the match to Brad Smith? I think he's a contender for it. But I think it's got to be Estrada. Estrada gets man of the match for me. You'll see my full analysis, my full opinions on the match ratings for every single player, and substitutions. That video will be uploaded tomorrow. And Monday at the very latest, but I'm aiming for tomorrow. I'll probably record that reaction tonight or tomorrow morning. Gotta keep the thoughts fresh in my mind. Bender's now away. Plays a good through ball. Tries another one, but it's going to be Brad Smith again. Finding another interception, making a tackle as well. He goes down and he draws the foul. Brad Smith. I'm liking the look of him. I am certainly liking the look of him. Let me just confirm that he did come from Seattle. Final 10 seconds now. We're sort of taking it to the corner. And full time. First match, the first watch along of District on Demand. First game of the season for DC United. First game of our MLS campaign of 2022. New season, a new channel, some more streaming. There we go. Full time, 3-0. You'll get my my official full in-depth reaction to the match tomorrow. Let me just stop this timer. You'll get my full in-depth reaction to the match tomorrow. Full time, 3-0. I will see you next watch along on the live, and I will see you on the YouTube, which I'll put into the chat one more time. That is where the next YouTube video and all the streams will go. You need to go there, because that is where everything will be put. I am probably not going to do any more streams on Twitch for District on Demand. Okay. So, that's it for me, at least for tonight. Tomorrow or the next day, you'll get a full match reaction on the 3-0 result. 3 points for DC United. And yeah, does that put us top of the table? Does that put us top of the table? No, obviously, because Columbus Crew won 4-0. New York Red Bulls won 2-0. Philadelphia, we saw tied with Toronto. And then Chicago tied as well. 0-0, same Inter Miami, New England also. So there you go. Second in the table, great start to the season. Not a great start for Charlotte, but yeah, something you love to see. 3 points for the district. I'll see you next time.